Hi, good afternoon, 8th grade. It's Mr. Kincaid here. Just wanting to let you know how I'm going to check in individually by using Google Classroom going forward, and how I will do that by creating assignments and assigning them to you so you know when our meeting would be in terms of the date and time. So going forward, I will no longer be emailing students to let them know of a meeting and setting it up that way. I will schedule it by doing it through Google Classroom. So I'm going to walk you through and show you how. So let me start screen sharing here so you can see how that will look both in terms of how I'll set it up on my end and how you will see it in Google Classroom on your end. So when I go into my Google Classroom, I will go under classwork here and I will create an assignment similar to how your teachers would do it for their Google Classrooms. And the title, I will call it Meeting with Mr. Kincaid. And this will indicate on your end that we will be checking in individually. And I will likely do that during the home-based times or asynchronous times just to start out the first few weeks for remote learning. At any point, if you would like to request a meeting, the best way to do that is to email me first. And then I can go into Google Classroom like I'm showing you now to create an assignment and assign a date and time for our meeting. And again, I will likely do so primarily through home bases and the asynchronous time to start. So once I create the title, Meeting with Mr. Kincaid, and the instructions here, I would indicate the specific day and time, as well as I will add a link for the Zoom meeting so you can join my specific Zoom meeting at that date and time indicated. And then over here, I will assign that specifically to you, the student, individually. It will not be graded, so this will be an ungraded assignment in just terms of checking in and being able to meet individually to talk and see how things are going. There will be a due date and time. Again, that will be the date and time that you should join the Zoom meeting for us to check in, and that will also be indicated over in the instructions. Once I create that assignment, then on your end, when you go into your Google Classroom, the main screen here where all of your classes are displayed, there's two ways which you will need to check to see if you have a meeting scheduled. One way to do so is you can click on that to-do list there. And in the to-do list will be any assignments from your other teachers, as well as if I've scheduled a meeting with you, that will show as an assignment in your list there to make sure you see that. Or in the main screen again for Google Classroom here, you can actually look in my Google Classroom, and showing there will be a due date of the meeting if it's scheduled. And then you can click on that link in order to access the Zoom link to join the meeting at that time. So going forward, the main thing to be aware of is that you will be scheduled to check in individually at some point during our remote learning. My plan is to try to do that individually with students as much as possible as we're in the remote learning situation. And I will do that by Google Classroom, like I mentioned. So you just need to check either the to-do list or under my specific classroom in the main screen here. If you see a due date, an assignment listed there, which would be called Meeting with Mr. Kincaid, then please make sure to join my Zoom meeting, which the link is provided during that time. And I will look forward to meeting with you and looking forward to checking in with all the 8th graders throughout the year. And again, if there's any time or any situation where you feel you would like to set up a meeting and we haven't scheduled one, or I have not reached out to you through Google Classroom, then please email me and I will make sure to schedule that as an assignment through Google Classroom to set that up for us to meet. I hope you're having a great first few days of 8th grade here. And as always, don't hesitate to reach out if there's anything I can do to help. And I'm looking forward to working with you and hope you're off to a great start. And if there's anything I can do, please let me know. Thank you so much and have a good day. Bye-bye.